Welcome to Comfy Havoc number 2. This is the last video that I'm going to do tonight. So, probably going to freak y'all out. Probably not. Y'all know I talked about like the floating head things and stuff like that. And so, on TikTok earlier, a young lady was talking about SWs. First word rhymes with Ken, but starts with an S. The last word is Walker. Alright? So, yeah. Now, for all of those who don't know, I'm going to spell it out for you. SKINWALKER. Is also a ranch. The lady was giving us the story on TikTok about it. And it was cool, I'm not doubting that it happened, period. I'm not going to say it didn't, because I'm the last person to say somebody is not valid with their stuff. Never will I say that, because I'm not there, so how can I prove that their shit's not legit? But I am going to say this. Native American folklore has a lot of things that go right and wrong with it, and you have to learn how to deal with that shit on some level or another. So, let's crack open the pizza Pringles. Yeah, I know, I just brushed my teeth. Let's crack open the pizza Pringles. A napkin. Paper towel. We'll crack this open real quick. Oh, but a lot of these things just something to settle my stomach, because my stomach is starting to act up. And I also have to wash my weight. Still want to be able to fit into my suit within the next week or two. All myth and legends have some truth to it. That's the first thing you gotta understand. All myths and legends have some truth to it. Now, whether you choose to believe it or not, that's a whole nother ballgame. That's a whole nother ballgame, whole nother discussion, whole nother video. Well, let's just say, in my 49 years of life, all the good and the bad, there have been some things that I have seen. And there have been some things that other people have seen. And you can't put past somebody's experience. Now, I used to watch a show called Mountain Monsters. I don't know if it's ever coming back. It makes me mad that it's not. But I will tell you right off the bat, a lot of stuff they were following were things in West Virginia, Georgia, shit like that. Like Skank Ape, the wolf thing, and the other thing. And they mostly were going after Bigfoot. And then it was Bo, who's native, or half native. Now, listen to me carefully. Don't twist my words. There are stories. The natives and Bigfoot at one time were unified. And there are stories where there was a falling out. These stories change tribally, so we're going to leave it right there. These stories change tribally. There are other stories that, you know, they never fell out. Just kind of, you go over there and I'll go over there, but there was no issue. Except for population control was probably becoming a problem. And there are other native deities that are very, very dangerous. Excuse me. And there are some that are probably harmless. And here's how I view that. If it's not human, it's probably harmful. Yeah, we may have had a deal with Bigfoot, but who did he make that deal with? And does that deal stay, functioning when the person that he made that deal with passes away? Is the tribe safe? I'm pretty sure that the things probably have honor. Like a lot of these crazy stories on all these channels would tell you that maybe Bigfoot is an alien or a human in a suit from the future whose immune system is so bad off because they were living in space for so long that they had to wear these damn Bigfoot suits to survive on Earth. But then there are stories where Bigfoot can walk through dimensions and time and space and shit. There's nothing for them. So maybe they don't age or whatever. And I'm like, you know what, man? I'm not taking a chance. I'm not pissing Bigfoot off. Now, I personally have never saw Bigfoot. Not going to look for him. Not my thing. I'm going to try to find stuff that happened around here about Bigfoot. Bigfoot sighting in Howardsville, Virginia. Alright, so we have one from Fox, but we're going to read this one first. I don't know if there's going to be a picture. Oh, there's a picture! Fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, so this is Howardsville, Virginia. Down the river from Buckingham. Well, before you get to Buckingham. So, it says Southern Sasquatch encounter by several officers in Virginia. Not long ago in southern Albemarle County in Virginia, a Sasquatch was spotted strolling across the banks of Howardsville Bridge. I used to swim in that area, only further up towards Scottsville. Or further down, rather, because you get to Howardsville before you get to Scottsville. On the banks. The photo was taken. There is enough detail to display this apparently to be a bipedal upright beast wandering near the water's edge. Apparently it happened on Thursday, July the 6th, not that long ago from the 4th of July. Many people still continue to celebrate the holiday, launching fireworks in remote areas. Perhaps the Sasquatch was spooked by all the noise and location. The Sasquatch appeared to have dark-colored fur. It also appeared to be rather tall, considering this photo was taken from a distance across the river. Like many of these sightings and photographers, they are all in question. One does not prove that it's interesting, and the area decided, well, the motherfucker was on a rock in the water. Of mankind simply didn't understand. Other people react to extremely subject of people offer going to believe it or not. More details about the incident has been mentioned, however, it is assumed someone will be making a plaster cast of a footprint left behind. Also, they will try to find the loose hairs behind from the Sasquatch creature. Another interesting thing about the sightings is several conservation officers from Virginia Department of Game Inland Fisheries are routinely on patrol, and they both spotted the Sasquatch passing by. Alright? That one was on Facebook many, many years ago before my dad died. And I'm going to tell you, you're not going to believe this shit. Because a couple of weeks before that, I was going to Scottsville to visit my uncle. And I know Virginia doesn't have any wild monkeys or anything. And It was also before I had my hip replacement. I went to go see my uncle. I don't know what I wanted to talk to him about, but on the way down there, Scottsville had this area where the trees were like burnt out, except for like a couple of them were still remaining, and there was something in the tree. I'm not gonna say I saw a Sasquatch. I am gonna say I saw something big at the top of a tree. As far as I know, those damn things don't climb trees. I could be wrong, but this damn thing was up in the tree, and it was looking, and I'm looking at it. I'm driving my white car because my white car hasn't been damaged yet. And I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is that? And so, in the time it took for me to turn around the car and come back to go see it, it was gone. And I looked, sorry about that. I looked and looked and looked, and I'm like, this motherfucker couldn't have went anywhere that quickly, but I never saw it again. And I looked and looked, and I turned the car back around, and I drove to my uncle's. I said, hey man, I seen something in the tree. It was big, it was brown, but I don't know what the hell it was, but it was big and it was brown. He said, wait. I said, I went back to go look for it, it's not there. And he's like, okay. 2 days later, this thing happened. So, again, you don't have to believe me, believe what you want. Because I can't make you believe anything. But no one really can make you believe anything but you. After that, there had been another sighting. After this one and after whatever the hell it was I saw. So I can't say it was a Bigfoot because I don't think they climb trees. But whatever it is, I know it wasn't a monkey, and we don't have sloths in Virginia that I am aware of. And if it was a sloth, it would have still been there when I turned the damn car around. And this is the YouTube. After this,
And it turns out the gentleman is a Virginia man claims he spotted Bigfoot, and he has the video to prove it.
Finally, somebody. We're going to let you be the judge.
Take a look. This is the YouTube video. Can you see real closely there?
Yeah, that's Bigfoot.
It was supposedly shot near the Did you say that's Bigfoot like
Yeah.
you've seen him before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I watch those Bigfoot shows.
All right. And this was shot apparently near the Intracoastal Waterway earlier this month. Randy O'Neill says he captured the images with his cell phone while he was camping with his dad. He says he saw red eyes watching them from the woods. So he claims he fired a shotgun, heard something scream and go crashing through the trees. O'Neill says he and his father experienced a similar encounter some 25 years ago. You know, it's always one of these kind of mysterious things. But if I was him, I wouldn't go back in the woods again since you shot Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And he saw you 25 years ago. He's probably going to come after you again.
If Bigfoot has some brothers, they're going to come after you too.
Or his babies, whatever.
Yeah.
Big Mama and Bigfoot. Watch out.
Okay, so they took that shit kind of not so serious. But here's the thing. You can't put anything past stuff like that. Because I can tell you right now, if you go Google the SKINWALKER ranch, they have things there too. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, man, all myth and legends has some things to them. I used to see things and I wouldn't tell people because I didn't want them to think I was crazy. I have told you all about the flying head, which I almost lost a thumb, almost lost a middle finger, fell off of a hill, and that thing was trying to save me. I've established that thing was trying to save me. I've told you guys the story about the Witch Rider and how I touched it and it hasn't been back since I touched it, so I started hunting it. And no, I have not found it yet, but I have some peace in knowing that if it ever returns, I can even the score since it attacked me since I was 7 years old. A lot of people just take the spiritual shit and you're just full of shit. Well, I don't do drugs, so I can't be full of shit. I don't get high, I don't drink, none of that other shit. Now, I have drunk before, but it's never bothered me when I've been drunk. Now, after I turned 15, this thing's never come back near me. And the floating head kept coming back because, the thumb happened. And then the middle finger happened. And before the middle finger happened, the boxes of fish fell on me in the store. So, you have to watch out for your spiritual guides. Because sometimes these supernatural creatures do exist. And sometimes these things are here to help you versus hurt you. Now, people are talking about shadow people that, be in your bedroom. You can see them because their eyes change and shit like that. which is creepy as fuck, but they do exist. And I'm one of those people, you know. I'm not like addicted to creepypasta or any of that, but shout out to creepypasta because they do also address some of these damn shows and some of these damn supernatural creatures. We all know that Slender Man is the only one that's not real. But I can tell you right now, I'm not going to hunt down skinwalkers. I said it. I'm not going to hunt down the Deer Woman. I'm not going to hunt down Bigfoot. I'm not going to fuck with Tomahawk. I'm not going to fuck with Coyote the Trickster. I'm not going to fuck with Thunderbird. Now, I'll be their friend. But that's it. As for like going on crazy wild adventures, I'm not really thinking I'm going to be doing that because I know as a human being I'm going to get caught. So yeah, we're not going to do that. But I do believe that they exist. I can't make you believe it. I know what I saw. I know what other people saw. And I don't want to hear, oh, it's just because you're part native, so you're super spiritual. I've been hearing that shit all my motherfucking life. And that still didn't help me against the Witch Rider. Oh, it's because you're part native and you're super spiritual. It's like, yeah, okay. There are not too many Native American stories about skinwalkers. No. I mean, not skinwalkers, about fucking the Witch Rider. So, you have to ask yourself, how much is this going to help me or hurt me dealing with that shit? Now, there are lots of supernatural stories about skinwalkers for the Native Americans, but that's out west. There are super Native American stories about Bigfoot and shit. That's all over. Because Bigfoot belongs to everybody. Coyote kind of belongs to everybody. Thunderbird kind of belongs to everybody. These are spirits of vengeances. And the Deer Woman definitely out west, but she also belongs to everybody. So, I'm going to put it to you this way. If you don't think these Native American deities exist, it's fine. If you don't think these other spiritual things like shadow people, dark-eyed children, and other things don't exist, it's fine. But you can't say it doesn't pique your interest. You can't say you're not curious about finding out if these things are real or not. You can't really say that. But, as I said in a video, a couple of videos back, most people don't do anything until that shit's at your front door. And when it comes to anything supernatural, if it's at your front door, it is too fucking late. That being said, I'm Echo Fan Grey Wolf. I hope you guys enjoyed my videos. Thank you to the 241 of you who are here. Hopefully I still have you after my other 4 debacles. And if I don't, that door is always open. I thank you. I'm going to have some more pizza chips. And then I'm going to go to fuck the bed. That being said, I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you. Thank you for the love, everybody.